People Magazine Most Beautiful Person was elected.
Okay.
The magazine unveiled their annual Most Beautiful Person edition on yesterday, and they selected 62-year young Demi Moore.
Demi Moore? Wow.
Yes.
She still look good.
She does look good. She did get a ton of work done.
How'd you say her name?
I don't know.
How did you say it?
Demi Moore.
Demi. So I should say it that way.
No.
Demi Moore.
I don't. No. I'm sure you're saying it right.
I'm not saying it right at all. I haven't said her name out loud in probably a decade, so I don't remember Demi. Ex from Bruce Willis, mother of Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah.
Yeah.
She's 62 years young, still looks good.
She does.
And she said she is drawing from a life filled with trials and triumphs. A troubled childhood, marital ups and downs.
Yeah.
She was with
Bruce Willis.
Kutcher.
She was with Ashton Kutcher too.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yes.
back in the day. So she has a joy of being a mom of 3 daughters that she shares with her ex. And
She won her first Oscar, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's a good time for her. I can't believe she's been acting for such a long time. She's been in such iconic movies, and that was her first Oscar.
You know, the funny thing is, I was looking at an interview with Paris Hilton, and Paris Hilton was being heralded for never having any work done. And you look at somebody like Demi Moore, and she's had a lot.
Yes, she has.
So,
but she looks great.
She does. But do we give Paris Hilton her flowers enough? Because she's like, A, I was the original influencer.
Yeah.
B, my mom taught me how to, stay out of the sun, and also gave me like a 10-step skin regimen that I still do to this day.
Yeah.
And I've never had to have the fillers, the injections, the stuff like that. She's like, she was the original like Hollywood almost real life Barbie.
Yeah. And she never, you're right. She never got like her boobs done. She never got any of that work
now,
done.
I don't know if it's true. I know she was being credited for never getting any work. You know me, I can't really tell.
So I think I saw that interview with Paris, and she does look amazing. But during that interview, I noticed that her forehead wasn't moving much.
Yeah.
So I will say, like, I don't.
That might be her rich people skin thing.
No,
Her
it's
forehead
paralyzed.
is
That's definitely Botox.
Paralyzed.
I mean, what? How would you know though?
I went.
I mean, I know
to the
you
comments.
know because you do the.
Yeah, I just got a little touch up yesterday, as a matter of fact.
See there.
Yeah, so I can tell right away, but that's not surgery. For me, getting an injectable, like that's very passive to me. It seems like she's never gone under the knife.
But that's work though.
Yeah.
If somebody says
filler?
they've never gotten any work, but they got some of those what you call it? You just said a word. Injectables. Okay, so if somebody gets injectables, that isn't considered getting work?
It is.
I think it is, yeah.
But for me personally, with what she's talking about, she's never had any like serious stuff before. That's where I think what she's specifically talking about.
So you saying you did it yesterday?
I did. I had to get a little bit of, there was like my eyebrow wasn't lifting up as much as I wanted to. So I needed more of an arch.
Well, that don't feel weird to you?
No, but it looks beautiful. Have you not?
Don't try me.
The face card.
I mean, I'm just saying, you went to somebody's medical establishment and said, I don't like the way my eyebrow is leaning. Can you go ahead and shoot that up a little bit? Like, that don't feel funny to you?
It was a follow-up to make sure everything was good. And actually, she's the one that pointed out. She's like, let's just do like another little unit here and there just to make sure everything is evened out since you're on camera every single day now.
So we're pretty much going to get to a point one day where your face ain't going to move.
I can't wait.
I can't trust anybody's I can't trust anybody's face when you can't tell that they're not mad.
You can see if I'm mad. It's not overdone. I don't like the whole frozen look. A lot of celebrities really do, but I mean, I would still want to have a reaction face. And just like Paris.
I still want to have a reaction face. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be nice.
Have you ever seen the people that have crazy Botox on their
I
face?
have. I went to. Barry Manilow. I went to a convention where they had Barry Manilow come out to present an award. He sang, and I swear that man's face was shocked.
Yeah.
The whole 6 minutes he was singing, it was like, Mandy. And I was like, yo, he looks like that movie Smile.
Who else got a lot of work done? He works on American Idol. What's his name?
Lionel Richie.
Yeah. Oh.
Lionel Richie looked like he can't sing none of them songs right now. His mouth is tight.
Yes.
Like, we be jamming. All right, so Birdman, married to Toni Braxton. Probably one of the most unusual unions we have seen, but it makes sense because Toni Braxton not really good with money.
Nah.
Birdman got money.
Oh, yeah.
So,
From other people.
Forget the fact that the love is there, but it's just like that seems to work out.
They've been dating for a while, right?
They have, but nobody had really knew that they had really, gone ahead and jumped the broom. But TMZ kind of let this out after we figured out that they were married. They said that Toni Braxton had initially filed for divorce the day after their wedding.
Oh, that's not good.
Right. Okay.
Sobering up a little, ma'am.
Yeah. And allegedly, the reason that Toni Braxton filed because of his alleged side piece, Kimora Lee Simmons, who sources say he's been blindly funding her efforts for a little minute.
Right, and she probably needed some help.
Maybe.
I'm not supporting it. I'm not supporting it. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Sources are alleging that on the day of the wedding, Birdman arrived late and then had the audacity to tell Toni that he had to leave to take care of something.
What
I mean, he was getting his last minute, single guy out.
That's what the bachelor party is for.
He had to leave to take care of something, and it's alleged that he flew out to help Kimora, basically leaving her at the altar, leaving Toni at the altar, so he could go be with Kimora, who is his friend.
Another woman.
But it's
So let me get
basically
this straight.
another woman.
We have a wedding that you've known the date for quite some time, and then you arrive late, and then you leave me when I'm sitting there at the altar, church, whatever it is, to go be with another woman, whether it's your friend or not. Yeah, I'm not being with you.
I got business, baby.
Like, where's your self-worth? You know what I mean? Even being by yourself and being alone is better than being allowing people to treat you like that. That's a decision you're making.
But Toni filed for divorce the next day, but then retracted
Rescinded.
it, took it back. So what would make you, I mean, you just laid it out. I'm marrying you. You knew the date.
Yeah.
You're now here and you're leaving me to go take care of somebody else. Like, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
So what would make a woman change her mind and come back to the relationship?
Money.
A Venmo, a Cash App. Not for me, but I could definitely see something like that. Or an apology, like it wasn't like that. Here's all the texts and everything. Her ex completely left the country. I was trying to help her out. It was an emergency. Whatever he came up with worked.
Yeah, Birdman is just out here helping ladies because they need help. Yeah.
That's his ex? We just got to text him.
That's Russ.
Kimora
that's
Lee?
Russell.
Yeah,
that's Russell
Russell
Simmons' ex.
But somebody said Kimora Lee is his ex.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So this isn't just a friend. This is also an ex.
Oh, this ain't no friend.
Oh, see, we're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. And you're an ex?
I just love
Have
how
you lost your mind?
I love how all the media outlets are like long-time side piece. That has to be a hit to your
Well, that's his ex.
ego
It's
a
not
little
just
bit.
a side piece anymore. That's your ex, and you're still hooking
It's
up
still
with.
a side piece.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, ain't nobody financing your finances and not getting any romance.
Do you think that she knew about this beforehand?
I bet she did. How do you get the man who's using everybody as side pieces? One of you marries him, but you are aware of the other people.
She was always the top one, though.
I mean,
She was always the main. She was, at least in the news. That's what I saw.
Dude, I knew about Kimora and him messing around, but I never knew about Toni Braxton. So maybe Toni Braxton was the side piece that got promoted.
Nah,
I always thought I saw Toni, like at least for the last, I don't know, 4 years or something.
It's not
they've been
like you
dating.
see Birdman a lot, but I've seen him out on dates where the press has seen him and he has been with Toni Braxton. So that's something that's been bubbling for a minute. The Kimora Lee thing, I mean, maybe he stepped in, like, hey, baby, I'm going to help you out or whatever. So
I don't know, man. That's a
Lil
crazy
Wayne's money had to
world.
be spent somewhere.
For real.
Out of the 863, maybe Tony said he wasn't man enough for me.
Man enough for me. She
She's
should have
so
told him
pretty.
love should have brought you home last night.
Right?
Well, the good part about this, though, is that they worked it out. They got back together, and that they're actually working through it. And it seems like they're happier.
Do you think she's a little? Hasn't she always kind of had issues? You know what I'm
She's
saying?
had financial issues a lot.
What
She's
about
been
boyfriend issues?
bankrupt 2-3 times. She's filed bankruptcy, so she's had some issues.
Okay.
So if Birdman has the funds that we believe he had, now,
Right.
I mean, now of course, everybody puffs up their money a little bit heavier than what it is. But if he still got money, that relationship ain't going nowhere.
If she's,
And it's sad to say, that's just my opinion.
looks
but
wise, what would you give her out of a 0 through 10? 10 being
Toni
yes.
Braxton?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, 9.
I mean,
I mean, she's aged, but
right.
relatively speaking.
She's still looking.
About a 7.5.
What?
What do you mean?
Tony Braxton?
I'm talking about Tony today.
What the hell?
I'm talking about today. I don't have you haven't seen her today.
I'm looking at a picture right now.
And you say 9.5.
I would say like.
I mean, okay.
8.5, 9. That to me.
I said 7.5. You say 8.5. Well, I mean, what's the problem?
Okay, all right. Well,
that's like a C. I think she's better than B. She's better than B.
I did not say she was a C.
She's not a C.
I'm sorry. You asked my opinion. I mean, how can you get mad at me for my opinion?
7.5 is like a C.
I wasn't even going to go the number route. She asked me. I'm like, I said she looks great.
I was going to make a point of like the hot scale from back in the day. If she was like, let's round it out.
Back
like
in the day,
8.
Tony Braxton was an 8.5.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, down the Boomerang days when it was Love Should.
Right.
Yeah. 9.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, now it's, I mean, the same way when we were talking about Demi Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Demi Moore at 62 looks great.
Yeah.
But she don't look like she looked before.
No,
before she might have been an 8.5, 9.
Right.
Now she's a good 7.5 on the cover talking about she the beautifulest person.
They gave it to her.
They gave it to her.
I got a quick question.
Okay.
Is Uncle Russie still like overseas somewhere else?
And he's
going to
be there for a very long time.
Yeah, but he comes back. I mean, he's not banished from the United States. He's just keeping, you know, everybody at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he goes back over there because, I mean,
I thought
that's how he's living.
I thought he was running away from something.
He is. He's running away from charges.
He's saying that's trash because he is always back in the city. He has business here. So he comes back. He comes back often enough where if they were looking for him, they would have just got him. Because he'll every time he's called, you know, a fugitive or something, he's like, I'm in New York now.
Okay. All right. Well,
You
that's
know?
good to know.
And then he flies back and because he got... Trust me when I tell you,
there.
Russ got some.
Yeah.
He got a stable of them out there.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, house folks and sitting around walking barefoot around with pajamas on all day.
So he's not bankrupt like Tony has been like 3 or 4 times in his
I
life.
believe if anybody got some offshore accounts, Uncle Russ got them.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out our video. We really appreciate it, and I know you want some more. So make sure you hit like and hit subscribe right below.